Welcome to my live. As usual, just came back from work, so we are going to make dinner tonight. This is going to be a very, very straightforward dish. I'm pretty sure most people know how to make this dish. It's honestly shrimp over rice. We have some ingredients here that I will go through really quickly. I have the pan heating up behind me. And so I'm just going to flip the camera around and get you guys set up on the tripod like I usually do. And then we'll get started. Okay, there we go. I hope you guys have all had an amazing day. I know that I have, as usual, busy but productive. So I'll go through just some of the ingredients here. We'll need a cutting board. So that we can chop up a few things here. Okay. And we'll need a juicer for the lime. Just want to make sure you guys are within the view. And we'll need some gloves. But yeah, this dinner should not take more than 30 minutes. It might take me 30 minutes because I'm talking to you guys and talking through what I'm making and engaging with you guys. But honestly, 20, 30 minutes tops, especially when a lot of your ingredients are already situated here. But as far as for this dish, so we have some rice. It's going to be a shrimp over rice dish. This is chipotle mayo here. What I'll do is end up marinating the shrimp when it's already cooked in the chipotle mayo. We have garlic salt here. And then I bought this mix of vegetables. So this is red onions mixed with 2 different types of bell peppers. And then we have these, goodness, I am blanking. This has been happening to me a lot where I just blank. But anyway, we have these. This will be added on top as like a garnish, I guess, on top of everything. When I plate the dish, we have some black beans here. And then I do have some cooked rice as well. I usually like to have cooked rice and also some cooked protein in bulk, especially if I'm just trying to make something out of something. Hello, Afro Rocks. Hello, Walter. Welcome to my live. So this is a fiesta seasoning. What I'm going to end up doing with this is doing not marinating, but seasoning half of this in the vegetables and half with the shrimp. So that's how this will be used. Egg fried rice is majestic. It sure is. We're not making egg fried rice, but you are correct. I love, love, love egg fried rice. What are you making? So I am making essentially shrimp over rice bowl, but it's going to be a garlic. It's like a garlicky shrimp recipe. Add a little bit of lime juice. Cook it on the pan. Top it on top of the rice with the vegetables and things like that. This is a very quick dinner, but I figured, as usual, why not come on and share with you guys? This is like my aunt's house. Thank you. I don't know if that's I'm assuming, I hope that's a compliment. This is so calm. Okay, good. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm glad that you're feeling calm vibes. Not gonna lie, I bet that's gonna taste so good. I'm starving, but honestly, what's new over here? I'm always starving. Oh my God, I have those Pyrex containers. Okay, twins. Hi, Diva. Love from Pakistan. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my live. Yes, oh my God, it's a compliment. Okay, I figured once you said that is so calm, that made me very happy because I'm like, I hope I'm not giving like old vibes or something. But anyway, so what we'll do first is, let's see. The first thing we'll do is actually cut down just a little bit these vegetables. And you see how the pieces are kind of long. So I'll just cut this down a little bit. But not anything crazy again. It's more or less already chopped anyway. So we'll just cut this down into smaller pieces. The amounts that I have here spread out are for 2 people, 2 servings, myself and my boyfriend. So what I will do is when I am done, like when the live is over, I will provide the amounts in the comments. I always say this, I don't know if people ever really go back to lives to rewatch. Well, for cooking anyway, I don't know if people do that, but in the event that people do, I always like to just provide that information just in case. So just know that it will be provided there. But it's, again, I'm sure you guys can see this. The ingredients here are really straightforward. It's probably one of the more easier dishes to make. There are dishes that I've made that are a lot more complex, but today is not one of them. All right, so we've cut that down. The next thing that we'll do is we are going to season our shrimp here. So let's move this out of the way. All right, and so make sure you guys can see what I'm doing here. So we'll add the shrimp there. And then, like I said, I'm going to take half of the Fiesta seasoning and put that into the shrimp. We'll add a little bit of salt as well, and we'll cut up the lime and half that and add in the juice. And then marinate everything. So just a little bit of salt. I don't know if you guys are like me when it comes to seasonings. I mean, I can provide like the quantities and things, especially if I like the Fiesta seasoning I measured out, but like with salt, it's a pinch. I season until it makes sense not to. And that's about that. Okay, so now we'll cut the lime. I'll just do that over here. And then we'll juice half of it over the shrimp. And then we do have some garlic salt here. I'm just, not too much, just enough that I can actually taste the garlic. And now we'll marinate everything. Okay, let's see. Do you even have a boyfriend? I do have a boyfriend. That's not something I would lie about. Are you Brazilian? I am not. I'm actually Nigerian. Yeah, my cultural background is I'm Nigerian, both parents. The colors of the veggies are wow. I know, very fresh, right? Very fresh. I'm sure they'll be very delicious. I need nice cooking. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So while I season this, again, I know some of you are returning, some of you are new, but my name is Chiamaka. I have my channel here on YouTube called Pockets of Protein, and it came about because off of YouTube, I don't show it here on YouTube. YouTube I use more so for the cooking aspect, but on my other platforms like Instagram and TikTok, I am a fitness enthusiast. I love working out. I love moving my body. I strength train about 4 to 5 times a week. And it was really important, especially when it comes to food. As I just told you, I'm Nigerian, I'm African, I love flavor, I love variety. It was really important to me to find a way where I can still enjoy the foods that I like to have without feeling like I'm in prison when it comes to food, all in the name of trying to be healthy. Because I think sometimes there's this narrative that you have to eat broccoli, ground beef, and rice every freaking day. And I just don't, to me, that's even more reason why I wouldn't be successful like on my fitness journey as a whole. And so I decided to make this channel, Pockets of Protein, a cooking channel, but a cooking channel that is specifically geared towards high protein meals. You'll see, like I upload shorts almost every single day. It's a variety of meals. You'll see even some comfort meals because I'm also very big on balance. But you'll see in my shorts some long form as well. I'm not posting so much long form at the moment, but I will soon start up again. But you'll see that there is a focus on high protein meals, and it's because of me being on a fitness journey, trying to live a healthy lifestyle, a balanced, healthy lifestyle. So I like to come on lives like I'm doing tonight, like I did yesterday, and every so often, just to help humanize my channel. I know that with cooking channels, sometimes it's hard to gauge the person behind the stove or behind the camera. So I like to come on lives just so that you guys are able to get a sense of my personality and I can engage with you guys. So if that's something, if you know, again, the base of my channel is that if that's something you feel like you resonate with and you feel like you could benefit from, then by all means subscribe. I'd love to have you. I'm an easygoing person. Some of my more recent shorts, you'll get a sense of that I like to I take life seriously up until a certain point, and other than that, I just like to have fun and eat good food. So that's my intro. So now what we're gonna do is we'll cook the veggies first. I'm actually gonna cook the veggies with the beans, and like I said, with the remaining Fiesta seasoning, and I'll probably even use the garlic salt as well. So let me switch you guys over here. Uh, let's see. And I will check the chat in just 1 second. So don't think I'm ignoring. I just want to get this set up here. So I have this on low heat. And it's, yeah, I don't know if you guys were able to see the smoke, but it's definitely ready. So we'll go ahead and add the vegetables. Okay. And I'll also add the beans. Okay. We'll add the Fiesta seasoning. Add the garlic salt. Oh. Hold on one sec. Got some. A bit of remnant stuff in here. Nothing goes to waste over here. At least as much as possible. All right. Let me get a spatula. Just start stirring everything around. All right. Let me chat with you guys while that sits for a second. Okay. Let's see. Oh my. I'm 14 and I go to the gym. Oh, you're 14 years old. Yeah, that's great that you're starting early. I mean, physical activity in general is so important. I'm in my early 30s and I've always generally been into, I say been into like as if it's a hobby, but I feel like I have always been very touch and go when it comes to physical activity. But you know, as you start to get older, you do start to think about longevity and a lot of these cardiovascular conditions like high blood pressure and high cholesterol, diabetes. Some of that can creep up on us without us knowing, especially if we have a family history of that. So it's important for me to do as much as I can and maximize my own efforts to be the best version of myself that I can be. Of course, there's things that I can't control, but the things that I can control, I try to really maximize that and ensure that I'm making the right choices that my older self will benefit from. So, but again, it's like balancing that with living my life because I also do not just subscribe to like this militant way of approaching fitness and living a healthy lifestyle. I don't like the idea of shaming, excuse me, shaming people all in the name of motivating. I mean, if that's your jam, that's fine. It doesn't work for me. So it's just that fine balance of like living my life and enjoying the things that I want. But if I need to make substitutions or swap things out or whatever in a way that still allows me to be aligned in my general fitness and health goals, then that's what I'm gonna do. Looking good. Thank you so much. I'm losing weight. Anything that can help me. Like I said, right? So eating nutrient dense foods, being in a caloric deficit. That is what I'm in at the moment. I am in a caloric deficit, and that can be calculated using. I know there's a macro calculator online. You put in your weight, your height. I think you even may or may not put in your age, and then it will tell you what your maintenance caloric amount should be. So generally, how much you should be eating to maintain your weight. If you're trying to be in a caloric deficit, in that you're trying to lose weight, it will tell you what the caloric amount is there. And then if you want to gain weight, it will tell you that as well. So I am currently in a caloric deficit at the moment. So I find myself being hungry a lot of the time, but it's just playing math. So I have to do a lot of mathematics, and I do track my food, just so I am sure of how much I'm eating, and of course, being physically active as well, drinking a lot of water, increasing the volume of my food with vegetables because that helps as well. Things like that. Hi, Jasmine. Welcome to my live. Welcome, welcome. I got pissed off and I had to call someone. I had a hot head. Anything that can help me lose. I hope I answered your question. No fan 30K. Let's see. And I had to isolate myself. Jasmine, what are you referring to? Ma'am, is this soul food? It is not soul food. This is just some shrimp over rice. It's kind of, I guess you can say like a shrimp fiesta stir fry. We have the vegetables, we have the beans. The shrimp will get coated with a chipotle mayo and then topped with these like tortilla strips. That's what it is. Tortilla strips. I was blanking on the name earlier, but tortilla strips. Okay, so the vegetables and the beans are done. So now I will add just a little bit more oil because now we need to cook our shrimp. Okay. Okay, shit looks pretty good. Thank you. I'm 5'8". Okay. Add butter and garlic. No butter for this dish. I'm so hungry. KT, come pop a squat here. I'll make you a plate. Oh, I'm referring to my anger issues. I go from 1 to 100. Okay, so are you doing the work to overcome these anger issues? Not to make this live a therapy session. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I think, acknowledgement obviously is a big first step in the fact that you're self-aware is a great thing. And then I think the second end of that is how do you overcome that? Oh, that's so sweet. I'd love to. Wish I could. Yeah, listen, I wish I could have you all have a seat in my kitchen and we can hang out and I can cook for you guys and watch you guys enjoy my cooking. I feel like that's my love language. It's not even like the cooking itself, then it is like watching people eat the food that you make and them enjoying it. It's such a dopamine kick for me. So yeah, that's neither here nor there though. Okay, you journal. Okay, that's great. That's great. Yeah, journaling is good. Journaling is good, or calling a friend. I don't know if you have anybody that's a safe space for you to kind of get some of those emotions out, but that's great. Not everyone gives me the best advice when I'm mad. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Because I personally believe that when it comes to taking advice from people, you, the person who's on the other end of things, needs to have discernment of whether the advice that somebody is giving you is sound. Are they in the right position to give you said advice? And even if it's a situation where like I believe somebody who hasn't gone through the situations you've gone through, it's not to say that they can't give you advice, but you just have to really think through what they're saying and just ask yourself, does this actually make sense. Because I'm telling you, I mean, even like my managers, my parents, I mean, people that are in a position where they are an authoritative figure, they're not God. So if what they're saying doesn't make sense, it's like having that discernment to know that it doesn't make sense and to poke holes in the feedback or the tips or advice or whatever is being communicated to you. So not to go down a rabbit hole there, but yeah, I think that's great that you are self-aware enough to know that, yeah, not all of your friends may be able to give you the advice you're looking for, the help you're looking for, and which is okay too. You know, different friends serve different purposes. So, all right. All right, so we'll let that cook a little bit. Let's see. Because they tell me to do things that will cause me to see myself. Last time someone told me to throw my cell phone. Okay. That's probably not good advice because are they going to replace your phone? Probably not. Sometimes when people give advice too, I feel like sometimes they may not even know what to do or what to say. So they're like just saying anything, I guess, to hopefully help you or help the person that is on the other end of their guidance. Makes them feel like, okay, I'm at least trying to help even though the help is not helpful. All right, guys. So what I'm actually going to do, I personally don't like how this has all this liquid in here. So I am going to drain some of this. But while I do that, let me know, what do you guys like cooking? I had somebody on one of my lives tell me that I should try, it's like some kind of honey and bread recipe, which I'm going to look into this weekend. But if you guys have anything that you enjoy making that you would like me to attempt making, so my thing with cooking on lives is if it's something that's completely brand new, I have to practice off camera. I am not about to take any L's on camera. So try it, see what I need to tweak because the likelihood, I'm just going to add a little bit more oil, guys, just because, as I said, I just poured some of the liquid out. I want this to have more of like a crisp than like a watery base. But anyway, we'll let that cook. So anyways, as I was saying, so I typically will cook off camera if it's something that's completely brand new. If it sucks, like I'll make the adjustments. Two things. Number one, if it comes out stupid, but I'm really adamant about learning how to make that thing, I will just keep trying and trying. And then when I feel like I have enough confidence, then I'll record myself making it for YouTube Shorts. And then if I'm really feeling myself, then that's when I come on YouTube Live. So I did that as an example. I did that with there's a shakshuka live video posted on my page. I made that on YouTube Live, just like as I'm cooking tonight. And it came out great. But the backstory there is that I had tried my hand at that recipe like 3 different times. So just so you know, like some of these, like this shrimp and rice recipe, it's shrimp and rice. I mean, I don't want to take for granted that I know how to make shrimp and rice because for some, it may not be that straightforward. But this is a dish that is pretty self-explanatory for me. So I don't need to, I don't need to practice off camera. But some dishes that are a little bit more intricate, I definitely will practice and make sure I can nail it off camera before I come on camera and potentially embarrass myself. So yeah. Okay, well this still has too much liquid, but that's okay. Honestly, I was hoping that this would have more of like a crisp to it than anything. But I guess maybe because I added in the lemon juice, it's just like watery. Anyway, shrimp doesn't require that much time to cook, so I'm actually gonna turn the heat off. And then I'm going to take our rice and just warm this up in the microwave. It's just leftover cooked rice. We'll heat that up for about 2 minutes. And then I'm gonna bring you guys back to the island in a second. Let me just wipe off this bowl, and I'll bring you guys back over. Okay. Okay. So now we will add in the shrimp to the bowl. Okay. And we'll add in the chipotle mayo, but hold on 1 second. Where is it? Where is this? Oh, I think I ran out. I was gonna actually add some sriracha to the oh wait, yeah, I do have it. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna add some of the sriracha to the mayo. Not mayo, chipotle mayo. Make it a little bit spicy. I like heat to my food. I don't know about you guys, but yeah. Love a little kick to my food for sure. Okay. All right. Mix that around. Okay. Okay, and then just coat your shrimp with that. So it almost becomes like a mock, like yum yum sauce. All right, now we're going to plate our food. Let me get the rice. Okay, this is hot as hell. Okay. Alrighty. Let me position you guys a little bit differently. Don't mind my my work bag over there. Okay. There we go. All right. So add our rice. Don't mind that the rice may look small. Number one, as I told you, I am on a caloric deficit. But number two, there are, you see the shrimp, you see the vegetable mix, like there's so many other things that will get added. So just to get ahead of oh, that's not enough food. Well, with everything else combined, it is enough food. All right. Now, we'll add the shrimp. The chipotle makes this smack really nicely. Okay. Now, we'll add the vegetable mix that we made before. And so the beans, beans are a great source of fiber. They're a great source of protein. Between that and the vegetables and then the shrimp and everything, that should keep my behind full. All right. And then we'll add the tortilla strips on top. All right, and then my usual, I will take you guys off the tripod so you guys can have a decent look. So we got like a mock yum yum sauce that coats the shrimp with rice, the vegetable mix topped with tortilla strips. I keep calling it tortillas. This is me. Because I like to show my face on here so you guys can see what I look like and that I am a real person. And that's dinner, guys. Quick. The time on this live says 33 minutes, but takes much shorter than that. It's just obviously taking even up to that because I'm on live talking through this dish. But like I said, I will make sure I include all the ingredient amounts in the comments once this live gets uploaded, because again, just in case you guys want to refer back. But yeah, I'll stay on for an extra minute or so just to see if you guys have any questions. Let's see, Jasmine, you're saying you used to break stuff when you would get mad. You're not like that anymore. You used to tear off doll heads when I used to be a kid, but I manage my problems better now. And that's all it is. That's all you need. Like, as long as you are choosing to be better and do better every single day and improve on whatever flaws or behaviors you feel like are not conducive, that's all that matters. All right, guys. Well, if that's the case, I hope you guys enjoyed this live. And hi, beautiful, watching from Kenya. Welcome. Welcome to my live. Unfortunately, the live is ending. We just made, I will flip the camera one more time. We just made some rice. Well, the rice is a leftover. So we cooked some shrimp and coated the shrimp with chipotle mayo that I added some sriracha in. So it's like a mock yum yum sauce, and that's coating the shrimp. And then there's bell pepper and onion mix that I cooked with fiesta seasoning, topped with tortilla strips. So I just finished. And this live will get uploaded, and I will include the ingredient amounts in the comments. I always try and do that for all my lives. And so again, If you are looking for a cooking channel where high protein meals is the base of the channel, and not just that, but it's like healthy meals that you really almost can't tell is a healthy meal, like you feel that it's an indulgence, because again, balance. If that's what you're looking for, subscribe, because that's what I subscribe to, and that's what I am trying to make my YouTube channel reflect. So if that's something that you feel like will resonate with you, please subscribe and check it out. But I probably will try. Okay, before I come off, so the dish tomorrow for dinner, because I generally plan out my dinners for the week. It's another. Hold on, because sometimes I don't even know what protein I have in here. Okay, so it's another shrimp and rice dish. However, it's prepared differently. It's different ingredients. So it's essentially like shrimp and rice, but it's a sweet mango shrimp. So it's probably using like orange. I think I have some orange sauce in the fridge. So it's more of that vibe. Is that something you guys want to see on live? Otherwise, I will record it, but I will just upload it to YouTube Shorts. So you have a cute face. Oh, Jasmine, are you talking to me or are you talking to Abdullah? I'll just assume you're talking to me. But anyways, as I was saying, so tomorrow's dinner is going to be like another shrimp and rice bowl or shrimp and rice dish. But like I said, it's different ingredients. So if you guys want to see that on live, I need you to say yes in the chat right now. If you would prefer to just like, since you saw like a shrimp and rice dish tonight, well, it's evening for me here. It's actually 7 o'clock on the dot here. If you would prefer to just be able to see it on YouTube Shorts, then let me know. I'm talking to the host. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. So yeah, for those of you that are on live, tell me right now, do you want to see another shrimp and rice recipe tomorrow? Or are you indifferent? YouTube Shorts, YouTube Live, you'll see it either way. But obviously, one, you see me live like this. YouTube Shorts is YouTube Shorts. Don't be shy. You guys are quiet. There are 10 of you on this live. Do your thing. That looks amazing. Thank you for sharing what's up now. Oh, thank you so much, Katie. Thank you. Nice bra. It's not a bra. It's a t-shirt. It's a tank top. But thank you anyway. Now, please answer the question. Do you want to see shrimp and rice dish again on YouTube Live? Or would you rather just be able to reference it in YouTube Shorts? I need to know. Even if it's just one of you. There's 16 of you. Somebody tell me, what do you want to see? I guess I should say, what format do you want to see it in? Unless there's like a lag time with the responses. Okay. Since nobody wants to tell me how they want to see it, I guess I will figure it out. In the event that I do come on live, I will put it under the, what is it called? The post tab on my YouTube channel. And I'll just state there, like if I am going to go on live, what time I'll be going on live so that you guys have that. And then, yeah, you can plan to join. But all right. Thank you guys. You're awesome. You guys are always really interactive. And that's why I like to come on lives. I like to just, chat, humanize my channel. You guys get a sense of who I am and I get a sense of who you are because some of you like to come back to the live. So that's great. All right. I'm going to eat now because I'm starving. I hope you guys have a great evening, great morning, great afternoon, because I know I have some international folks here. And I may potentially see you tomorrow. So take care, guys. Bye.